So I've got the washing on this morning and Johnny is off to the shops.
Yep, off shopping for a few boat parts on my e-bike, which is the new mode of transport now. 5 kg lost, keep moving, eating less, and the weight is just dropping off at the moment, so all round good news.
So while John's off at the shops, I thought I'd give everybody a little update and just let you know what's going on here. So we went to anchor the other day because we were planning on swinging, which is free to do, and then obviously you're just running off your onboard power, but we couldn't even put the anchor down. And like, we've got 3 options of putting the anchor down. We can do it remotely from the locker and off the helm, and none of these were working. So obviously there's something wrong with the relay. So, you know, we're in the middle of a anchorage with loads of boats around us, and there we are messing around with the anchor, you know, like trying not to get stressed. And yeah, nothing's working properly. So we had to pull into the town quay, and like pulling into the town quay was really difficult because all the charter companies, they don't want you taking their spots. So every time we went to take one, they're like, no, move on, move on. And like, it was just getting so like nerve-wracking because, you know, we're not used to doing this on this bay, and like we're trying to find a spot and make the boat safe, and oh, honestly, it was just really hard. So I just want to give people an update to say that, you know, it is lovely here. Like the weather's beautiful, the people are lovely, like we're really enjoying it. But the actual things that are broken on the boat are actually getting me down now. But, you know, I'm just taking a moment here, having a little chill at the front of the boat, you know, while I do my washing and reflecting, and just thought I'll give everybody a real update of what's going on, rather than like one of like, oh, this is, you know, this is like the perfect life, because actually it's quite hard work. I always have to do a risk assessment before getting the washing out of the machine, because look at that trip and fall. So 3 days ago I planted these. Already got some little shoots. And look at that. That's for my cocktails later.
Lower the bridge, weenie. That'll do. Heavy duty buzz bars, €140 each.
Wow.
That's how much they are because of the high amps it's going to pull. Yeah. And the fuse 24, then the actual fuse itself 60, and then the flag holder 3. Okay, morning everyone, just a quick update. Need to go back to the shops this morning. We're going to do a lithium install this week. It's going to happen tomorrow, hopefully we'll start tomorrow. So a number of things I need to get sorted. I need to get the mounting bracket for the Victron unit sorted out so I can mount it to the boat, because it's quite a heavy unit. Lots of measuring took on yesterday to measure it up to make sure it fits. And then I need to make up some parallel cables for my batteries, cables like this. And get these made up ready to parallel the batteries up, because the way they're going to be configured now, these are not quite long enough. So I need to get some more of that, some more cable, and a smaller fuse than I bought yesterday. So I'm going to change that out. So shopping again, it is hemorrhaging money, bleeding it. So it's like being in a casino at the minute. I'm giving loads away and not winning anything. But I'm hoping that things are going to improve by the end of the week. I'll see you soon.
Anyway, be careful. Toodaloo. So my brother's friend, who's one of our followers, said to my brother, ooh, your sister likes a bit of cleaning, don't she? Well, no, I don't like cleaning. I'm just doing it because they need to be done. Like these cushions I'm cleaning today have been stored all winter, so they're a little bit smelly and a little bit mouldy. So I'm going to give them a vax, and then they should be nice and fresh, and then I can relax. Where they've been stored, you can see there's like black mould looking spots. So I need to clean that off, otherwise it's just going to get worse. I've already done 10 buckets over the side. This is just the last of it. Orange or red? John's still doing his boat yoga. That's the broken bilge pump taken out now. We've got a new one to replace it with, so hopefully we'll have no more floods on board. Burning the midnight oil now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Nearly done.
Well, nearly done, not far.
Let's go and show everyone around, shall we, Cleo? Go up these back streets and there's like loads of these little taverns. It's well cute. Ice creams look lovely. Love this clock, it's so pretty. There's just so many of these little coffee places, they're everywhere. So to park our boat here for one day would be about €200 a night. This is Preveza Marina. This is where you check in when you come into the town quay. So for us to stay here for a whole week was €150 plus electric and water, which is connected at the end of the pier there.
Okay, by way of update, so yesterday the water tank popped the hot water feed and flooded the bilge out. Managed to get all that cleared and put a new bilge pump in, but there seems to be a problem with the standby wire because it's a three-way switch, so I need to have a look at that to get that up and running. But good news, we didn't have no depth or speed on the boat, so the transducer was replaced just now by 2 technicians. So now we've got depth and speed, so another job off the list. And then next up, Alex is coming over and we're going to do the lithium battery, start installing that. That's probably going to take 2 or 3 days. Once we've got that done, we need to fix one sail car and then we should be able to head off.
Don't forget about the generator.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the generator's not working. So the previous owner's going to sort that out hopefully by getting a marine electrician to have a look at it and see if it's salvageable or not. So other than that, that's the update.
So I've got the chairs out the front today and Cleo seems to be enjoying sitting on them. I'm trying to get Cleo used to being at the front of the boat, but she's still really nervous. She's actually climbed on my lap now. She makes me laugh because she stays right close to the boat. She never goes to the edge. Just sitting here watching the super yachts go by. Oh, it's anchored all the way out there. You made that look easy, parking that big boat. So John finished mounting this yesterday. But I don't know, it looks a bit strange, like it's not really straight. Maybe it's me. I'm standing here dreaming of escaping down there, because that's the way out. Our friends are leaving this morning, which is really sad because we've enjoyed their company. Looking after this one today, isn't he cute?
So I'm just going to talk about a couple of jobs following on from previous videos. So mounted the barbecue on the back there, and then because I wired the gas in on it, I need to make sure I put in that black sort of corrugated cable tied to protect the gas pipes from the UV light, etc. So that's now installed. I've also now put on Starlink, so I'll put that in, just need to finish that off. But again, Starlink's mounted there on the roof, and I've managed to fire the wire all the way through the traveller, down that stainless steel pipe there, and then it goes into the bedroom, and then the wire ends up behind the TV. So I'll finish that off once it's dry, because I've stuck it down onto the top of the deck. And the reason why I've done that rather than drill through is it's easier that when I come to replace it, I can just get a guitar wire, cut it off, clean up the glue off the coach roof, and then repolish the gel coat without putting holes through. So we'll see how that goes. So most of you know that we had a flood in the back of this engine room the other day, where it was filling up, where we thought we didn't have water pressure. And basically what happened is that top pipe there you can see with the black knob running off to the right was Jubilee clipped to just the red pipe straight off. So as it got hot, the pipe expanded, and then it just blew off and disconnected itself, and then obviously poured itself into the engine bay. So what I've now done is I've put a new plumbing connector onto the red pipe with a spigot on the other end, and then Jubilee clipped that pipe to the spigot, which is now seems to be holding the pressure and working perfectly. Although it's still the wrong pipe for a hot water pipe, so I'm going to still need to change that pipe at some point. But for now it fixes the issue without more flooding. And now with a new bilge pump also, we shouldn't get that issue again. So the other bit you're going to be looking forward to is the lithium. So as you can see now, we've got the Victron Quattro put in. We've also put in a fuse under there on the battery bank, and then the batteries have all been paralleled up onto my battery rack on an anti-slip mat and tied down. So all that seems pretty solid on there. We've had to change the buzz bar as well to a higher amperage buzz bar for the positive cables. But yeah, that's all looking good. And then the flood we had the other day, I've had to re-put in a new bilge pump, which you can see the orange down the bottom there. So I've put in the bilge pump, and now all we've got to do is connect the Victron, because it's not connected yet, so all the wires are still sat down there, all isolated, ready to be connected. And once they get connected, hopefully that will be the lithium install complete.
It's another lovely day. Look at this gorgeous weather. Leo's practicing sitting at the front of the boat again. Looks literally sitting on my lap. I always get a bit nervous watching people do this. Green fingers. The only issue is I don't know what they are. Things are looking up though, because you can actually run the tap now and fill the kettle up. So that's progress, isn't it? Cup of tea for you.
Thank you.
How was your cup of tea then?
Yeah, it was nice, thanks.
Because that was the water from the tank.
Hey Sharon, do you want to tell the viewers what happened this morning
What, with the toilet?
with the toilet?
Yeah, well, I blocked it with the 3-ply toilet paper.
Yeah, and then what did you have to do?
Then I got the vax, sucked it out with the vax, put it in a bucket. Then I had to unblock the toilet. Then I had to put the stuff in the bucket back down the toilet, and then I had to wash everything.
Yeah, but before that, what she's not telling you is she looked up the stairs at me as though to say, get down here and unblock my toilet used, which weren't happening.
Oh well.
Lesson learnt, eh?
All learning.
Yeah. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. That's the end of another week on Preveza Town Quay. We're hoping by the end of the weekend, early into next week, we should be able to leave here and move off to somewhere else where we'll be able to anchor in clearer waters and actually have a bit of a break and rest from boat work. So stay tuned. If you like the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It means the world to us. And obviously leave us a comment if you want to chat to us. We try and reply to all the comments we receive. So it's much appreciated. Stay tuned for next week's episode. And we'll do our best to get it out when we can, in between all the enjoyment hopefully we're going to have next week, rather than drama. Thank you.